Alright, here we go on another adventure. Okay, let's turn that up a little. Skyward. Okay. Doors open. Trunk's open. I just got to drop the garbage can off up at the road here. Oh, and I forgot something. I gotta shut the... shut the garage door here. Ah, for frick's sake. Okay, that's closing. Okay. Then we continue up the road. So my son he's kind of turning himself around now that he's got himself a girlfriend. He's been going over the hill and been working the spacing sock, cleaning up the woods there for us, the side of the road. Okay, just a second, I'll be right back. Just gotta throw the garbage can tied to the mailbox. An hour and 10 minutes to get there. Then into Costco. Then Sobeys. Maybe grab something simple to eat. Maybe Subway, a 6-incher today. And there we go. Open up the pump. Okay. We're off. I'm out of breath. So he's got a nicely mowed lawn over there. The guy in the camp next to us. Oh, hey, here we go. And the temperature. She's freaking cold out there. It's 8 degrees today. 10 o'clock in the morning. It's cold. Freaking cold. And it's humid as hell. Like 90% out there. We did have a tiny bit of sunshine yesterday, but then it got dark. That's it. It was right there at the end of the day. And after that, that was it. Started raining again. They had to separate the dogs. They've been squawking away there, squabbling. Mostly Storm pissed off at Bear, and Bear doesn't want to rip right into Storm, and Storm is pretty good with his, as far as brawling goes between his brothers, but he'll leave Ice alone now. So it won't take too long, and Bear, he's already bigger than the other two by a couple of pounds. He's missing some confidence, I would think it would be. And that comes with age, and he won't mature for another year, 6 months to a year. All their birthdays are in January. They're all brothers. And I'm going to have to talk with Nick about that log over the hill. I did look at it yesterday, and I don't think it's suitable to go up onto his mill. But we'll talk to him about that another day. We might have to just do it with the chainsaw best as we can. And put the bench up underneath the trees there somewhere. Anyway, this guy's still building his house. Renovations. Probably 20 years in the making, if not more. Anyway, I'm not too sure about this physio going here anymore. It costs us a fair amount of gas every week. Oh, there's cows there. There's a bull, even. Oh, somebody behind us. See, the road is starting to get pounded out again. We won't see the grader for a long time. Oh, and apparently there's a couple of moose, a cow and a little calf up here somewhere, running up and down the road. Sure don't want to hit one of them. Comes that other truck. I think that's old Alonzo. He's got a pickup. He's got a little Jeep that he uses for going out in the backwoods. I've seen him walking all the way down here. For 80-some years old there, he's doing pretty good. Nice little guy. Fogged right in here. Oh well. There you go. Now you can go by me if you want. Not sure if that's a car or a pickup. Anyway, don't matter. Boy, it's nice they fixed this, eh? Whee! Down the hill. Dropping in altitude all the way down to the bottom of the hill here, or to the we cross the bridges down here. Okay. It's exhausting being a grandparent when they're living in your house. Bunch of little buggers. Every day, something new. And I think they work in teamwork there, you know. Well, I'll take the blame this time. You take it the next time. And we'll blame it on somebody else. Nope, that's a car behind me, so I don't know who was in it. What's this guy building here? Looks like he's building a garage, maybe. You never know. And that plot of land that he's got there, besides where he's putting the garage on, that came out, all that dirt came out of the ditches when they did the ditches up by our house. They had, I don't know how many hundreds of truckloads of dirt they dug out of the ditches, but everybody along the road here that wanted dirt, they just dropped it off here, so they didn't really have to take it anywhere. You know, like they didn't have to take it out and dump it somewhere else. They just dumped it out on all the places here, which is nice, you know, like saved a lot of people money and the taxpayers as well. I see this guy, he's cleaning up that mess over there. I mean, it was a freaking... Yeah, every once in a while there'd be a cow or this great big freaking giant pig in the middle of the road around here. You'd break out of their enclosures. And the place always looked like it was going to catch fire. Wacko or Waco, Texas. Who knows? And I'm not sure when the truck goes in to get repaired, but it's got to go in, get its paint fixed up. I should check my lottery ticket today. Yeah. I'm getting pretty desperate here. We're down. Most of the cameras, they all have their own problems. All three of them, the bases are broken. Where they screw into the tripod mounts. It's all cracked. One of them is the very first camera I bought. The bottom is just missing a big chunk out of there. It's not fixable in any sense of your imagination. Then there's that's the three of them. One of them you can't plug the USB into. Something happened inside the camera where it won't accept that the little mini plug-in there. And the one we're using now, it only lasts a couple of minutes if you have it on batteries. Same with the other ones, actually. Batteries only last like 5 minutes and then that's it. The camera shuts down. And this is the only camera that's got a bottom mount to screw it onto the dashboard there, and a way of plugging a cord in, which looks like, and it started to fall out now too. Just give it a little check there, make sure it's not going to fall out again. What a disaster. Nice little tractor down there. This place always got these massive freaking potholes in their parking lot. There we go. What these guys are doing? Who knows? Some pretty rickety old buildings along here. This used to be a real bustling community at one time. I think they picked up a lot of the logs and stuff like that here to ship them out of the province or wherever they took them. The big mills in the big cities. Now what do we got here? Slow kids playing. What the hell are they doing out in the road? Oh, they're speeding as well. I think it's 50, but I'm not sure. Yeah. Crazy. Freaking government. I don't want to turn this into a rag blog kind of thing, but there is a website that I was watching for a few days. If you don't mind your account getting spammed a little bit, on YouTube, it's called the House of Canada. This guy, he watches all the parliamentary debates, cuts them and put these little clips up, and it's really amazing how bad the Liberal government is. And Trudeau, the lying buggers, they can't answer a question without being evasive about the answer. They're going off and blaming somebody else. Anyway, we're going to have a fortune to pay back. And we're talking bazillions of dollars. Oh well. Just the way it is, I guess. Oh wow, I'm just getting freaking wobbly here again. Keep the sugar going here with the ginger ale, but I don't think that's enough. Well, nice little New Brunswick flag and a Canadian flag. We don't have the flags out and displayed like they do in the United States. That was pretty impressive when you're driving down there and you see all these patriots. We got a lot of patriots here too, but you know, we just take things for granted. Now, a few years ago, in order to spark, call that patriotism, the government of Canada mailed out a flag of Canada on a piece of paper, and you could stick it with your own tape on the window to celebrate Canada Day. And there was actually quite a few people put them up in their window. That was during the pandemic, I think. An odd freaking ball. Anyway. Canada Day's coming up. It's kind of like our 4th of July. It's on the 1st. have all these celebrations. Well, this year, just about everybody will be out there fighting forest fires. I don't know. We must have 1,000 fires burning in Canada now, and my son is training, or he was training up 300 guys, 300 military guys last week, or this week, I can't remember, or on the weekend. Just within the last week, anyway. How to fight fires, these wildfires that are going on. And I never quizzed them about what kind of level they are, but I think they're just kind of like support guys. Like, they're not like the main firefighters. It's somewhat, you know, like, maybe I'm wrong, but it's the Canadian government, the provincial governments, that fund to get the fires put out. So they don't pay very well. Nobody really wants to do it. They have in the past gone in and emptied out a bar or two, quite a few bars probably, and took those guys that were there and hauled them off for fighting fires. But it takes some training before you go out in the front line. Some of these guys can't even start a chainsaw. But anyway, neither here nor there. So why aren't the big wood companies like Irving and, you know, McMillan, Bodell, all these guys, I can't remember their names off the top of my head, but they're not paying anything except a stumpage fee to go and cut trees. On Crown land and whatnot. So here's the problem. We're paying for them to come and cut the trees, basically. And the money that they have to pay for a stump is next to nothing. Oh, what do we got here? Okay. .4 acres. And this is all downstream of the dam. And in order to save the dam, they'll let any kind of amount of water out. Which is something you got to think about if you're going to build down here. There's a lot of water backed up. Right. Oh, dead squirrel. Yeah, I better pick up the speed a little bit there. I know how I feel when I get behind a Sunday driver, even if it's Thursday. Well, Yeah, we gotta get a couple more cedars. I'm gonna get that right away. I want to get my kindling factory going this summer and employ the two little kids to drag the kindling up to the cubby hole, like the side entrance, and that's where I'll leave all the kindling nicely stacked in there. That way we can get rid of that big boxes, those two big boxes I had of kindling in the garage. First, Nicholas let the little fella there, I don't know what he used, but he whacked a whole bunch of holes in it and destroyed the big box. And he said the box that I had left was flimsy, but it wasn't. But after he let the little fella at it, it was flimsy. So I thought, oh, what the hell, just get rid of it. Can't find my hot glue gun. And I don't know where my wife put hers. And I don't know if she's got any glue for it. Oh, yeah, just a never-ending battle. Looking for my tools. I think most of them ended up underneath the bench or in the storage rack between the two bays. Wow, am I retired? I didn't sleep too bad last night. I got 4 hours. Three or four anyway. It's like that almost every day. Oh, big pile of dirt here. I just want to go to sleep. I get up to the waiting room at the physio, and I'll just find a chair kind of off, out of the flow of traffic. It won't take long. I just have to start playing some kind of game on my mobile, which usually is something to do with numbers. Yeah, I wonder if that hockey player come home yet. There's a pickup truck there. I don't know how much he gets paid, but it's a few million every year. Our main goaltender, he's trying to recover from an injury, and it's been several years, and we're paying him $10 million a year. That's a lot of money for a guy who's not doing any work. Oh well. In the end, it's the fan who really suffers, wondering why they do the things they do. We have another guy that we're paying quite a bit of money to, who's not playing hockey at all. Here we go. We're now on the ring road, which is a bypass around the north side of the city. We used to have a traffic light up here. Now they put a traffic circle in there. I think the flow of traffic's way improved. Because the lights just piled cars up, and then there would be accidents because people are trying to turn left when they shouldn't. Trying to beat the light. There'd be all kinds of head-ons. Yes, sir. There's a plane in the house there this morning, and I left. The little fella, he knows how to self-induce vomiting. He threw up over himself. I don't know why. And then we were giving the little girl a hard time this morning. Because she said she pooped her pants. But she didn't. I don't know why the hell she told us that. So here we are, like a couple of fools, giving her a hard time for messing her pants. And she didn't. Wow. And the baby picked up a couple of new things. One of them's really cute. Show me your foot. He was sitting in the high chair and he'll dig his foot out. Stick it up and put it on top of the tray. And then yesterday he started, you give him the brush and say, brush your hair. And he'll start brushing his hair with this soft baby brush. It's cuter than hell. And then he started saying, Daddy. Holy jeez, man, I've been called Daddy 1,000 times already within the last 24 hours. It's wearing thin now. I wish, I don't know how the hell he got onto that one. I don't know if he's really calling for his dad or not, but you know what I mean? Like I keep saying, see Grampy. But no, it's not happening. He's a smart, he's quick as a freaking man. He's as quick as a young kid, like a cat, you know, like he can roll over and just start crawling away from you. Like, bang, he's gone. So if you got him on the bed there and you're changing him, you got to make sure everything's in place before you put him down there. Because once he takes off, you got to pretty well dive onto the bed to grab his ankles. Where he's off, racing off to the other end. We got a big bed, and there's no way you can get around in time. He'll tumble to the floor. Of which, he's never done that with me, but knock on wood, he hasn't. Oh, man. I need an electric shocker put into the seat. So whenever you think you're going to start dozing off, give yourself a little blaster. There'd be like a shock collar. Maple Street. Every child matters. Yes. Yeah, these approaches, it's easy to get on the bridge, or off the bridge, but it's not so simple to get on it. There's blind corners everywhere, especially at the next intersection here, right here. You come up from below to get up to this level on the bridge, and you can't see behind you because it's blocked by the bridge. Then all of a sudden you're right there, and there's cars right there too at the same time. So what happened with me years ago, I come up the ramp to get onto the bridge here, thinking you just merge when you get up here. No. It was a good thing it was later at night, because I didn't stop, I just kept on going. And I came so close of hitting a car. You know, it's one of these things you learn and you never forget. Anyway, poor design. Yes, sir. Okay, what have we got going on here now? Okay, let's get out of the way here. Come on. Ooh, that's a rough-looking girl, that one. Oh, yeah, here we are. Yeah. Come on. The light's gonna freaking change. Come on, get up there, you freaking bonehead. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Tattoo shop over here. Where are we here? Brunswick and Westmoreland. Oh, we can go. Thank God for that. And I'm so tired. Two police cars. on now, boys, let's go. Right turn up here on Regent. Good. Gonna get the road all blocked off down there. And there we go. Manitoba. Imagine. License plate 2021. It's a little odd. Not sure what the law is. He's in another province. I would assume that he would have to have it properly licensed. Phew. Not too far now. Okay. University is just off to the left. There we go. Another detour ends. Turn the heat down, make it cooler in here. Nice and toasty, warm, and just makes you sleepy. Oh, yeah, we'll wait. There we go. to come in here and get my toenails cut, of all things. Which is great, actually. Okay, here we are. Let's pray I can get a spot up front. Maybe. Looking good, actually. It is. Of course, I can't see it with a freaking mirror. Or out of the camera, that is. Practice makes perfect, I guess. I snuck right into it. Early warning. I gotta clean it off or I can't see. Be right back. Of course, we never know if this freaking lady behind me will move back a bit, then I can swing me. Come on, lady, let's move back a bit. Take forever to get over there. There we go, come on. If she could just move back a few friggin' feet, then I could get my butt in here. Wow. Thanks very much. There. There we go. Wow. I don't think I'm in fire now. What the hell here? The freaking, it's like a workout. What are you smiling at, you bugger? Good enough. This is where he comes out and tells me that I'm too close to him. Yet he's at the front of his parking spot. Okay, that's enough of this. Whew. Okay, we're off, and I'll turn you on when I get back. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. There we go. Just trying to get out of here now. cars everywhere. 12:05. Wow. And you just keep on coming. Well, shut this thing off for a second. Here we go. There. Nice. I couldn't get up if I wanted to. I had a... As I get my treatment there, I'm so tired from these little kids. I don't want to get back up and get going here. Then I'm laying on that bed or the gurney or whatever you want to call it for an hour. I get this electrical current going through my hip, and every time, once in a while, she comes in there and she says, "Can I turn it up?" "Yeah, go ahead." And it hurts, like it's it burns, actually. Anyway. Gotta make sure these guys are turning in when they say they are. Oh, okay. There. Hi. Off to Costco. Then I get like 3 things done to my thumb to help it along. I get ultrasound, laser, and acupuncture. And it's the only thing that's keeping my thumb half-assed okay. The other thumb's okay now. But I got all this clicking going on in there. I can't write. Can hardly hold on to a pencil or a pen for very long. Oh well. Bronco doesn't look very big. But Ford does make some nice looking vehicles. I can't rightly say I've owned one. shake. I've mostly had Chrysler products. Oh well. And here we go. Okay, I have to check the old grocery list here before I go in there, and I can make sure I take my freaking bags this time. I'm pretty good about going in there and forgetting to take the bags. Then I have to turn around and come back, where I leave the grocery list on the seat. Gotta come back. That's what happened last week. So this time it's in my pocket. And we got lots of gas, so a little golf car. Right. Jeez, I'm hungry. That should help me get through Costco quicker. Then I gotta go to Sobeys and then grab something before I go. Maybe a 6-inch sub. And of course a coffee. I think that's the plan. That was too much chewing with bread about a foot long. Corolla. Ooh, there's a Range Rover. Seen lots of them in Abu Dhabi. They're not cheap. Guy downstairs had one. His 16-year-old son or 15-year-old son took it one night. Wrapped it around a pole. That was the end of that. Then he decided to start giving his son his own vehicles, and he had some pretty expensive cars. Old batter. Never brushed his teeth. Greasy hair. Had really good English. And quit school about grade 8. A lot of those Arab boys ended up in my classroom. Pretty well out of control. Smart alecky. Come on, Nick, step up to the plate there, Bucky. Let's go. There's an awful big freaking cross hanging off the mirror there. Okay. 156. I'll go down here. If I'm lucky, I'll have a place right out front. Should have took that, guys. take this cup. Or I could just go around and we'll have another one. There we go. Oh, could have got that one too. This one's good enough. Close enough. Boy, these disabled guys aren't doing too good. Okay, I'll turn you on again in a minute. Not good. I lost the list. Now, I did get what she wanted, I do believe. Broccoli, green peppers, and lamb meatballs. But there was another item. Mandarins. And I got clementines from the other store. So I may be off the hook. And next week when I come back, it will be dog food again. And I gotta come back tomorrow, so perhaps I might get lucky. And I don't think she'll be making the spaghetti sauce today. Okay. Red light there, sport. Yeah, there was an accident here last time. Through here. There we go. The sub, and then we'll go across the river, maybe grab a coffee, unless I change my mind while I'm in here. We could wait, or we could just friggin' go. Ho ho, that's a high school over there. Student parking. Good thing they don't have them coming out on the other friggin' street. Well now. Well, I might as well park here and then just walk over. Okay. Back in the 2 shakes of a wet dog's tail. Alright, that's it. Now, let's go get a cup of coffee to take with me on the way home. And I think what it'll do, I got a kickin' chicken this time. See how that goes. Have some kind of habanero jack cheese and whatever. Okay, let's see. Which end do we want it from? It was toasted twice. hell's this guy doing? Now, we'll go over the hill. Okay. Oh, more AC, I think. Not signaling. U-turn. On the phone. Yeah. Above the law, they say. Not bad. It's the hottest sandwich I've ever had anywhere. It's spicy too. Come on, no dawdling here. Here we are. So if you like spicy sandwich or chicken or whatever, I recommend this one. The next time I'll dip them. There we are. Oh yeah. Coffee down here. Wow, that's a lot of chewing here. Yeah, last week I went and got the footlong. I only recommend the footlong if you're real hungry. There's a fair amount of chewing, and there's a fair amount to eat. Okay, here we are. What's that thing? Oh, not that. Where are you? That's that. Crispy chicken in the bowl. Yeah, large triple, please.
Large triple, anything else?
No.
All right, 240 window.
Thank you. 242 for a car. Thank you. Alright. Good to go. Wow. Let me turn the fan on a bit. Cool this old crate off. Wow. What is that? There we go. The old bread's starting to stiffen right up now. Not selling nothing yet. Won't be long. There, just gotta bear with me while I chew this sucker down. We get a little bit of less wrapper in the next bite. Yeah. Now what's going on here? Guess is they're gonna make a bypass around here and they're gonna fix something. Probably the tunnel. Wow. Cousin's house. There's some action kids. Ditches mostly. Out there mention the little one. I can hardly wait. Oh, Will goes to school. I think some of the local kids will be tuning him up in a hurry. And that should help us. Parents waiting for the kids to get dropped off the bus. Wow, my tongue is just ripping hot now. And we may have spaghetti tonight. Maybe. There. Cruise control. I don't think tomatoes belong in bread. They have a tendency to make the bread go soft. Blow my nose here. Frig, I'm going the wrong place to get the ticket checked. I wonder when they could make a TV or whatever that can record in 3D or whatever, just the norm. And when you upload it, if that's what you do with it, anybody can see it so that you can tell distances, elevations, and stuff like that. Make it a lot more realistic. Even though we're used to the flat. Well, this guy should go ripping by me now. Nope, maybe not. Wow. Don't look like I got no Kleenex around either. And we gotta slow down. Somebody killed one of the kids on the reserve one night. On the side of the road. Terrible. Wow, I haven't even got into my coffee yet. I'm gonna have to pull over here. It don't look like I got any napkins. Go figure. And I'll have to get in the console. Magna Quack. It's a good Indian name, eh? Oh, we're down to one bite. So far, no accidents. I was gonna stop. No, I'm not. There we go. I had some fiddleheads there. Night before last. There, I made it. Napkin. A couple of them. Close the door. Perfect. Easy, baby. Oh, that's a big cutter. Jackhammers. They look pretty small compared to the ones I had to use. The ones we had, I can't remember where that was, but freaking things were so heavy a young guy could hardly pick one up. Here we go. Ends. The construction zone ends. Right here. Oh, fish jumped. Excuse me. There. That's better. I'll never be able to drink this coffee now. Just starting. 6.6 acres for almost 400 grand. Wow. My mother and father-in-law, or ex-father-in-law, he died, have a nice piece of property right on this head pond up the river. I'm not sure how much they got, if it's an acre or not, but geez, 87 now or something. Won't be long. Yeah, no clean end. They'll be perishing soon enough. She likes the metal. She likes to tell you what to do. Luckily, I get away with a lot. We were sitting outside one day around a whole bunch of people. I think we were at Trish's, which is her daughter's place. And I don't know what the hell she was doing, but she put her hand on my leg, on my thigh. And she was talking away, looking at somebody else. And she says, you know, just yipping and yapping. All right, this guy's good? Okay. Anyway, I don't think she realized that she was rubbing my leg. And I leaned over to her and I said, hey, ma'am, would you mind rubbing a little higher up my leg? Oh, was she ever embarrassed? Funny. Got her, good. But you don't get to have a funny joke like that on. It just seemed to rise to the occasion, and you got to be ready for it. Okay, here we are. Keswick Ridge, apples. Now, I don't know where these big giant orchards are, because I don't see any. Oh, geez. 2:15. Be a while yet before I get home, but the little ones there, my old lady, she got me at the wit's end. Lamb meatballs, of all things, I had to remember. But I know for sure there'll be something on the frickin' list that I forgot that was important out of the 4 items. I might be okay. And what I should do, and I keep forgetting to do it, is take a picture with my phone of the grocery list in the event that something goes wrong. Like today. You know, it's one of those, oh, I'd probably say about 15% of the time something's going to go wrong. Usually what happens is it either tears, it gets wet, and the ink runs, or she maybe penciled it in but didn't press hard enough, so all that in and out of my pocket, it takes all the pencil marking off of there, and you can't really read it after that. And I'd have to ask some other old broad in the aisle there, hey, can you make this up for me, please? And they're all giggly and happy to help. God bless them. Oh, that's pretty. Right straight ahead there, that's pretty. All those little Appalachians, or whatever you want to call it. Little war down here. Yeah. I wonder how many more years we'll be able to record history. And how many more years, or centuries, if we're lucky, will we be on this planet? You know, if we left things alone, probably the thing could recover. But pretty hard to do when you got guys freaking meddling with it all the time. Like the Twitter guy. He's twiddling too much with it. So, he's not the only one. What do we got here? Nothing. Yeah, they do. Boys come down here duck hunting. I'm not sure if there's a lot of geese here or not. I think the eastern flyway for the geese is pretty well all shot up. It's been like that for years, decades actually. Beware of dog. That freaking storm man, I'm telling you, he's a freaking anvil now. He's gonna eat one of them kids, I think. They don't like to listen. Well, get this in the house and relieve the little woman. She's probably stressed right out. She's gonna lose it here pretty soon. She was pretty upset today. Old Nicholas there. He's not saying too much. coming up to a year soon. He's moved in. It's a pretty good deal too when you consider that it's room and board is free. Not that we want it that way. Trying to help them. But then there's a little bit too much help some days. Anyway, I don't care. Not really. You find the older you get, the less it really matters what you think, because they don't really care. I think my dad felt the same way about me. You know, you still love them. You still love your parents. Most cases. But you got your own life to live. You don't realize that until it's kind of late. Now, I kind of like how some of the European, Arabs, different cultures like that, where the whole family lives together. They support each other, emotionally, financially. Oh, bumper's busted on that school bus there. Yep. Unless that's one of those sticks that swing out. Not far from here to get home. Yeah, no point in going fast now. 222. Should be home in about 15 minutes. See if we can stretch that out a little. Run out of water in the river. Yeah. Gotta figure out what to do with that big log down over the hill now. My wife's birthday's coming up, and I would like to give her a freaking pension. I also would like to get her where we walk the dogs, where we haven't been in a couple of years, more or less, at the end of the field at the top. A place that we could, if it rains, you can get underneath it, like a bus stop, like, you know, just a canopy or whatever, made out of wood from the property. I bought a post hole digger for it about 5 years ago and never used it yet. Don't know if I can hold on to it anymore. Oh, the boys got to come in here and clear that off. All that brush on the right. Nope, here's the guy, the walker. His fancy going to town hat. He's from way over in Zealand somewhere, and he walks freaking miles. Good for him. Oh, there's another truck. Yeah, they fixed this bridge up, Eddie. Not much. And we'll just continue putting along. Now tomorrow we gotta come back. Thank God for that. And I think Nick comes home and he's gonna take the two older ones off. Leave us with the baby. Oh well. Oh, here's the bus. Oh, blonde. Yep. Wow, what a mess he's gotten in the yard. So, gotta figure out the best way of making a bench out of that log. I thought it'd be split it with a sawmill down the middle of it. Then you could have benches, more benches. But I don't think that's going to work out as I envisioned it. You see, there's a bunch of tent caterpillars on the sides of the road here too. Don't snip them off and burn them. The guy's garage is going to be bigger than his house. What do we got going on here? Bulrushes. And it's starting to rain. What luck. Not a lot of traffic on this road. I He's got himself quite the pile of wood up there. Yeah. Just to sprinkle it out. Left to put the old girl on alarm for the dogs. Oh, they're gonna get wet, they're gonna get wet. Yeah, they are. That's a fact. Then they come in covered in snow and found a way to help these guys out in the wintertime. Well, they can help too, but not the storm. You take one of those mixer things. You know, like how you mix dry goods together in a big bowl. Wisps or something they call them? Or whisk. You just start patting your dog with one of those across his back and that, and it gets all that ice and snow off of him, so it doesn't lay there and it